All right, good morning. I'm seeing a couple people logging in. Welcome to the Slick new platform. I have enabled a chat function for today. So if for some reason the video stops or something isn't working, please send either a chat through YouTube right here, or you can use the Facebook group. Today's definitely an experiment. We'll get started here per usual at 5 past. So go ahead and set up your space, get comfortable, and we'll begin here in just a couple minutes. Okay, so we are about to begin. Hello and good morning. Just a reminder, as always, when you practice, make sure that you take care of yourself and listen to yourself. So if any shape hurts in your body, or just you can tell isn't serving you well, please come out of that shape. Take a rest on your mat. Today's class, we're going to actually just begin in a seated position. Okay, so you can take a comfortable seat. We'll formally start here in 1 minute. Thank you all for joining on YouTube. This is my first time ever doing a YouTube video and doing one live. So please send me some feedback after class. Let me know how it goes. I have a totally different technology setup than I have in previous classes. So I hope this is going to be fun. I hope it works well. And most importantly, I hope you enjoy your experience today with class. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and begin. So find yourself a comfortable seat. So you may sit cross-legged or on your knees, or you can even have your legs out in front of you if that suits you better. And just close your eyes here. Okay, close your eyes and kind of wiggle your hip bones more firmly down into the floor or down towards the ground. And everybody, just go ahead and take a big breath in all together. And open mouth, exhale. I always like to start class with about 5 minutes of seated meditation and breathing. So for today, we're going to just remain here in this seated position, with your eyes closed. Start to turn inward now. Bring your awareness to what's going on inside your body. So just notice here how you're breathing. Don't make any changes to that breath just yet. Just notice, is it deep or shallow? How does your breath sync up with your heartbeat? Do they feel in harmony or agitated? Now just notice your physical presence. So bring your awareness to the parts of your body that feel tight or uncomfortable. Just see if you can take note of those places and remember to give them a little extra love as you move today. And now bring your awareness to the quieter, calmer, content places within your body. These are the spots that don't tend to speak to us very loudly, because they're in a happy place just as they are. So see if you can just notice them and acknowledge how you're feeling there. Okay, now we're going to do a breathing exercise here. So everybody just go ahead and exhale everything out of your nose, empty out. And take a big breath in, starting from the base of your spine. So feel your belly expand. Feel your low ribs expand, your chest lift. And finally, your throat expands. Hold at the top. And then exhale through your nose, feeling your throat empty, top of the chest, belly, and finally the base of the spine. And inhale from your root of the spine, expanding out, inflating the belly, the ribs, the throat. And then exhale, feel your throat and your lungs and your belly all kind of sink in. Inhale from the root of your spine into your chest, into your throat. And then exhale from your throat, down your chest, emptying the lungs, emptying the belly. So go ahead and continue on with your breathing, envisioning this breath traveling up and down your whole spine. Really try to lengthen out your breath. Stay for just a couple more rounds. And then at the end of your next exhale, just empty everything out. And as you're ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes and reach your arms up overhead. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, drop one hand by your side and lean over, just opening your side body. Maybe looking up at that top arm. Gentle side stretch. Then go ahead and come back up to center. And then over to the other side, dropping one hand down, reaching the other hand up. And then come back to center. Place your hands on your knees. If you are seated on your knees or had your legs out straight, go ahead and cross your legs now. I'm just going to do kind of a very simple spine warm up here. Okay, so place your hands on your knees. As you breathe in, lean forward, and then start to rotate clockwise. So use your hands to kind of push you. And as you get to the back, tuck your chin. Pull yourself forward as you breathe in. Push yourself back as you breathe out. So really try to bring some synchronization here with the breath and the movement. Okay, try to draw your chest forward as you come in. Curl it back as you rotate back. And then slowly start to speed this up. Feel yourself kind of rocking onto one hip, a little wobbly, that's okay. Okay, now go as fast as you can in the circle in one direction. And then pause. And then reverse, starting nice and slow. Drawing the heart forward and curling the spine back. Use your hands here to push and pull yourself forward and back. And gradually start to speed this up. Okay, now go as fast as you can. If you tip over, no worries. Just come on back to your seat. All right, go ahead and pause. Stillness, close your eyes for just a moment. Just feel sort of tingling or buzzing sensation, that energy you just created in your body. Okay, open your eyes and then go ahead and come to a tabletop position on your mat. So you're going to stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Okay, we'll do one more little spinal warm up here, a couple of rounds of cat and cow. So as you inhale, drop the belly, look forward, draw your collarbones forward. And as you exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, push them out away. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. One last time, drop the belly. Round the spine. And then come back to neutral. Tuck your toes and go ahead and press into a downward facing dog. Okay, so send your hips high and your chest towards your thighs. Make sure you spread your fingers out nice and wide. Okay, so pedal this out. You can take some free movements here with your legs. And when you're ready, find stillness here. Okay. So take a look at your hands. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Now press down into your fingertips, the palms of your hands. So you might see your fingers kind of bending up like little spider legs. Okay, and then relax your head. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Today's class, we're going to be focusing on heart openers. It's the start of a new week. Heart openers kind of bring, open up a little vulnerability and also bring a lot of space for new opportunities. Okay, so as you're here in your downward dog, as you breathe in, see if you can feel the back of your lungs moving with your breath. Okay, so that space around your shoulder blades, see if you can bring your awareness to what that feels like as you breathe. Imagining your lungs or seeing your lungs expand in all directions. Okay. All right, inhale, lift the right leg up high, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step your right foot between your hands, help it out if it needs to, and then come down onto your left knee. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Press your hips forward. Draw the right thigh bone back towards your hips. Take a breath in, reach up a little higher. As you exhale, bend your elbows, heart lifts, look up at the ceiling. And inhale, reach the fingertips up. As you exhale, place your hands down on the mat, step your left foot forward and fold. So this first forward fold, you can have your feet hip width distance, bend your knees here. You can grab opposite elbows if that feels good. Just kind of sway here. Let your belly go soft. Maybe shake out your head. Just say hello to your hamstrings and your low back. Okay, then bring your hands down to the ground. And then slowly curl your way up to stand. Moving nice and slow. Head comes up last. Okay, and then roll those shoulders back. And pause here in mountain pose. Palms face forward, standing nice and steady. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So place the palms on your shins. Nice long spine here. Draw the crown of the head forward and your tailbone back. Tuck your belly in. Take a breath in. As you exhale, place the hands down, step back. You're in a high plank shape. Your knees can be up or down. Take a breath in, push the mat away. As you exhale, lower all the way down onto the mat. Okay, so your hands are underneath your shoulders here. Untuck your toes. And inhale, lift up for cobra pose. Exhale, lower the forehead down. Double down on your feet. So press your toenails down, press your pelvis down. Then inhale, lift up for cobra again. This time maybe a little higher, pressing into your hands. Lower down as you exhale. Last time. Inhale, pressing up. Try to draw the heart forward and up. Pull the shoulder blades back. Just look forward. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lower down, and slowly go back to downward facing dog. Other side, lift the left leg up as you breathe in. Exhale, step forward, low lunge, come onto your right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Pause here, feel your hips pressing forward. Draw your left thigh bone back towards your hips. Take a breath in, reach the fingertips high. So you exhale, cactus your arms, heart lifts. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reaching the arms overhead this time. And then exhale, find mountain pose, hands by the sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Step back to high plank pose. Inhale, push the mat away. As you exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Press your pelvis down. Inhale, lift up, cobra pose. Draw the shoulders back. And then exhale, back to downward facing dog. Taking that one breath, one movement. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, bend your elbows, heart forward, hips soft. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. Inhale, reach all the way up, overhead. Exhale, hands by your sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Step back, high plank pose as you breathe out. Take a breath in, push the mat away. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Push your pelvis down. Then inhale, lift up. Find open space in your heart. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Right away, other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Come onto your right knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, heart lifts. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands by your sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Step back, plank pose. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, lift up to cobra pose. Exhale to downward facing dog. Pausing here for a couple of breaths. Really feeling your tailbone going up to the sky. Backs of the legs nice and long. Inhale, look forward. You exhale, walk both feet forward and fold. Pausing here in a forward fold for just a couple of breaths. Seeing if you can welcome any additional space into your low back, your hamstrings. Okay, bring your feet together to touch. Then inhale, come up to chair pose. Bend your knees, lift your chest, reach your arms overhead. Squeeze your legs here. So really squeeze your bum. Lift your chest up. Maybe look forward. Good. Inhale, reach up. So you exhale, sweep your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, draw your collarbones forward as you draw your arms back, reaching long. And then exhale, fold forward with your hands clasped. Shake out your head here. Maybe gently roll your shoulders. Okay, again, bringing awareness to the breath in the back of your lungs. Okay, release your hands down to the mat. Step your left foot back. Left foot goes back. You're in a lunge shape here. Left knee's up off the ground. Plant your left hand right underneath your shoulder and then reach your right arm high. It's a simple twist. Okay, so draw your inner thighs together. Okay, so your legs are nice and active here as you open your chest out to the right. Now, if you want to do a little self-adjustment, you can reach your hand down and grab your left ribs and just kind of pull your chest open and reach the arm back up. Take a breath in, reach higher. As you exhale, reach the right hand back, start to lift up on the left hand. Use that left hand now, guide you as you breathe in. We're going to come to warrior two. So that left arm circles back. Spin your left heel down. Arms come out wide. How's that for a transition? All right, so here in your warrior two, make sure you're pressing down through both of your feet. Okay, so really make sure you're keeping the back leg nice and engaged. Relax your shoulders. Keep drawing the front knee forward. Okay, and inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the right hand up. The left hand can just rest on your left thigh. Reach the fingertips up and then back. Relax that right shoulder away from your ear. Good, come back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Really pull energy up from the ground through your feet. Okay, so you're feeling your foundation. Your legs are nice and engaged here, like you're lifting up on your arches. Okay. Now reach the right arm forward as far as you can. And then reach the right arm down. We're in triangle pose. The left hand goes up. So your right hand may rest on your shin or just on the inside of the shin. Or maybe it comes all the way down to the floor. And here in triangle pose, make sure you're curling your right thigh under and feeling your left side really open up, reaching that left hand up to the sky, maybe looking up at that left hand. Beautiful. Then inhale, come on back up to warrior two. Bring your hands down on your mat. Step back to plank pose. We're going to move on to a chaturanga here as an option. Knees can be up or down. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend your elbows halfway down. Your elbows stay close to your rib cage here. Untuck your toes. Inhale to upward facing dog. Squeeze your legs. Thighs are up off the ground. Chest is forward. And then exhale back to down dog. Use your low belly. Squeeze your belly as you transition to down dog. Keep your low back nice and healthy and happy. Okay. Inhale, look forward on the mat. Exhale, step or jump both feet forward and fold. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, sweep your hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Release the hands down onto the mat. Halfway lift, create some space. And step your right leg back. Right leg goes back. Plant your right hand underneath your shoulder. Then inhale, lift the left arm up. Simple twist here. So squeeze your legs. Lift up on your right hip if you feel like it's dropping. Again, as a self-adjustment, you can bring your left hand around under your belly, grab the right ribs, and just pull your chest open, and then guide your hand back up. Okay, take a breath in, lift the fingers higher. As you exhale, reach that arm back, start to lift up on the right hand. Now use your right hand and your breath to guide you up and open to warrior two. Okay, so spinning the right heel down. Your front heel is in line with the middle part of your back foot. Okay, keep drawing your left knee forward and out to the left a bit. This is a lot more work, but it's healthy on your legs. Inhale to reverse warrior. Reach the left arm high. Really reach those left fingertips up. And then back. All right, come on back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Take a moment here and draw that energy up through the soles of your feet, up your legs, so your legs feel nice and solid here. Okay, and then reach the left arm forward and down, Trikonasana pose. Reach the right arm up. Okay, so your left hand rests on the shin, or just inside of the shin, or maybe on the ground. Pull the left thigh kind of underneath you. So you're going to feel the outer left thigh kind of curling under. Okay. And try to lengthen both the right and left side of your waist. Maybe gaze up at the right hand. Good. Come on back to warrior two. Beautiful. Take one breath in. As you exhale, place your hands down on the mat. Step it back to high plank pose. Take a breath in. Push the mat away. As you exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Vinyasas are always, always optional. Some people crave them, and some people would rather give them a skip. Sometimes you might change your mind every day. So whatever suits you today. Okay, we're going to take that sequence, do one breath, one movement, and add on as well. Right, so inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, step or hop both feet forward and fold. Inhale, come up to chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, sweep the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back. Plant the left hand down. Inhale, simple twist. Reach the right arm up. As you exhale, reach the right arm back. Start to lift the left hand. As you breathe in, open up to warrior two. As you exhale, settle in to the pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the right arm high. As you exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Draw that energy up through the soles of your feet. As you exhale, find Trikonasana pose. Gazing up at the left hand. Pausing here for a couple of breaths. And feeling your lungs expanding in every direction. And inhale, come on back up. You're going to adjust your feet. So your heels are in, your toes are out. And then go ahead and come down to a squat. So your hands are at heart center. Okay, we're going to do some breathing exercises here with goddess pose. So as you inhale, expand out, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. As you exhale, squat down, Send your arms to a horizon. Inhale, reach up, grow big. Exhale, draw your elbows into your chest, arms stay out like a smaller horizon. Inhale, reach up. This time, elbows in, forearms in front of you like you're holding a platter. And we're going to do all three of these again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, horizon your arms, palms face up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbows by your side, palms out, broad shoulders. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, forearms come forward. You're holding a tray. Inhale, come on up. As you exhale, just rotate your feet, bring your hands down to the top of the mat, step it back to high plank pose. Take a breath in. As you exhale, move through a vinyasa, lowering down as you exhale. Breathing in to open your heart and meeting back in downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat. Step or jump both feet forward. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Release the hands. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale, step the right foot back. Plant the right hand down. Inhale, lift the left hand up. As you exhale, reach that hand back. Start to lift the right hand. And as you breathe in, open up to warrior two. Exhale, settles into the pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reaching the left arm high. And then exhale, straighten your front leg, reach the left arm forward. Find yourself to Trikonasana pose. Taking your time, staying here for a couple of breaths. Try to expand your reach with your fingers, reaching down with the left hand, reaching up with the right. Good, and then come on back up. And adjust our feet this time. Toes slightly turned in. Okay, take a breath in, expand your chest. As you exhale, fold forward, wide-legged forward fold here. You can bring your hands wherever works for you. So maybe you put them somewhere on your legs. If you're looking for a deeper stretch, you can actually bring your feet closer together. Wherever you are, lift up on your thighs. Notice how that might create some more space for your low back and your hamstrings. Okay, go ahead and place your hands down in front of your face and slowly crawl back to the top of the mat. Step your left foot back in plank pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Just take a couple of deep breaths here, noticing how you're feeling. Okay, and then look towards the top of the mat and either step or float your feet forward and fold. Bring your feet together to touch. Inhale, come up to chair pose. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. As you exhale, twist to the right. So bring your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Use your right hand against your thigh here to kind of push open some more space. And then bring your hands back to heart center. Draw your left knee back. Press your palms together. See if you can sink your hips a little lower. Good. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. And then go ahead and release, folding forward here. Okay, we're going to do a variation of a forward fold. So bring your feet hips width distance apart. We're going to do Pada Gustasana. So take your pointer and middle fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Bend your knees as much as you like here, or as much as you need to get to your toes. And inhale, halfway lift, so create some space in your spine. And exhale, fold. So send your elbows out, relax your head. Send your tailbone up to the sky. All right, go ahead and release your big toes. Okay, bring your feet back together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, create some space. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a breath in to lift your chest first. And then as you exhale, twist to the left. So right elbow comes outside left thigh. And use your left hand to kind of push against your thigh to give your right elbow a little more space, especially if twisting is something that feels really restrictive in your body. Twisting feels super restrictive in my body. Sink your hips a little lower. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Feel the breath expanding on your back as you breathe in. And curling in as you breathe out. Good. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, sweet relief. Releasing it down to a forward fold. Your choice here on a variation. You can come back to hands clasped. You can give your shins a little hug. You can come back to grabbing your feet. Just find something that helps you deepen the shape. All right. And then release that. Inhale, slowly come all the way up to stand. Whew. If it feels good, you can place your hands on your low back and just press your hips forward a little bit. All right. Okay, so at the top of your mat now, we do a little bit of balancing shapes. So as you inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, sweep the right arm underneath the left. So we're finding eagle arms. If you can't reach your palms, no worries. Just grab your shoulders. Give yourself a hug. Okay, so bend your knees now and lift the right leg up and cross your right thigh over your left. Maybe you tuck your toes behind your calf, maybe you don't. Okay, so go ahead and tuck your tailbone here. Have a nice long spine. Draw your forearms away from your face. Make sure you're looking at something that's not moving. Okay, squeeze everything in here. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze your forearms. Everything's coming to the midline. Feel your breath expanding in the back of your spine. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and release this. Uncross your arms and legs. And right away to the other side. Send the left arm underneath the right. Either reach for your palms or your shoulders. Giving yourself a hug. Then bend your knees. Lift the left leg up and cross it over. Maybe your toes hook behind your shin. Maybe they don't. Okay, squeeze the legs together. Press your tailbone forward. Long spine. Draw your forearms away from your face. And just focus here. Deep breath. And your next inhale, go ahead and unwind. Whew, reaching those arms up and then bringing them down. Next shape will be tree pose, Vrikshasana. Okay, so bring the weight into your left foot. Step your right foot up. You can bring the sole of your foot to the inside of your thigh or your calf, or you can even kickstand it on the ground. Just make sure your foot's not on your knee joint. Bring your hands to heart center to start. So root down through your left leg. Feel that energy coming up, drawing up through your arches, up to your thigh, pressing your thigh and your foot together. And if you wish, you can find an arm variation, either reaching your arms overhead, maybe clasping your hands behind you. Open your chest. You've taken an arm variation. Go ahead and bring your hands back to heart center. And slowly place the right foot down. You can pedal out your feet a little bit. Then let's come over to the other side. So place the right foot down, lift the left foot up. Find your variation, placing the sole of your foot somewhere the inside of that right leg. And as you're ready, bring the hands to heart center. Again, visualizing rooting down through the standing foot and sending that energy up through your leg, pressing the leg and foot together, lifting up your chest, growing tall, maybe finding an arm variation. Sometimes in tree pose, I like to imagine I'm growing an inch taller. You can really feel that rooting down sensation. Create such an opportunity to lift and grow. Bring your hands back to heart center and then place the left foot down. And reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift as you breathe in. And this time, just simply come on down to your mat. We're going to find an extended child's pose. So send the knees wide. Bring your hips towards your heels. Relax your forehead down on the mat. Just resting here for a moment. Feeling nice and heavy on the ground. Okay, go ahead and come back up to a tabletop here. Okay, so from tabletop, just go ahead and lift your chest up. Okay, so you're standing on your knees. If you need a little extra pad on your knees, you can just simply fold your mat. Okay. You can have your tops of the feet down or toes tucked, whichever feels more solid for you. I'm going to move into a camel pose. So I'm going to give you 3 different points where you can stop off in your camel. So I encourage you to just really listen in, see where you're at today. Okay, so bring your hands to your sacrum area. Your fingertips are pointing down. First, simply press your hips forward. So feel your hips moving forward. Then start to feel your heart lifting up. It's like someone is drawing your chest up to the sky. Okay, and then look up. So this is stop number 1. Okay, so pressing hips forward, lifting heart up, looking up. Next stop is to drop your head back. Okay, you can stay here, or the final stop on this journey is reaching for your heels, all the while keeping your hips going forward, heart going high. Keep breathing. Okay, then slowly come out of this. Your head comes up last if you dropped it. And just go ahead and come down and rest here. Close your eyes. Let whatever camel brought up for you, just feel that. and watch it pass. Okay, we're going to do one more round. So come on back up to your knees. Okay, if you maybe try the opposite variation with your feet this time. Same stops and options as before. Place your hands on your back. Start out by pressing the hips forward, lifting the heart up, and gazing up. Option to drop the head, and an option to reach for your heels. Slowly come on back up. Find a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. If it feels good, you can lean forward here. Maybe try some open mouth exhales. Great. Open your eyes. Untuck your mat if you've rolled it up. And go ahead and come to a seat and then lie down onto your back. All right, hug the knees into your chest. Just take little circles here, rocking side to side on your low back. That big opener. Okay, and then I'm going to do supine pigeon. So cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Reach your hands through to grab the back of your thigh or your shin. Draw your left thigh towards you. And you can use your right elbow to kind of gently push on the right knee. Okay, and then release your hands. Keep your legs as they are. Simply let your legs fall over to the left until the sole of your right foot reaches the ground. Reach the right arm out to the side. Look to the right. Just a nice little twist here. Okay, come on back to center. We're going to switch legs, crossing the left ankle over the right thigh. Drawing the right thigh towards you. Breathing deeply. Okay, release your hands by your sides. Let your knees fall over to the right. Reach your left arm out long, gaze to the left. Nice little twist here. Draw your left knee up towards the sky. Okay, and go ahead and come back to center. Give yourself a little hug. Close your eyes. And find your way to final Shavasana. So send the legs out nice and long. Arms come by your side. Get the wiggles out. Get comfy here. Just simply rest for a few moments. Bringing again your awareness to your lungs and your breath. Just seeing if you can feel that expansion in all directions. Invite you to hang out here if you have the time. Otherwise, you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And reach your arms overhead. Take a nice big stretch as you breathe in. And then melt down as you breathe out. And bend your knees. Roll over on your side for fetal pose. Keep your eyes closed here. Resting your head on your arms. Feeling safe and grounded. With your eyes closed, press yourself up to a seat. Go ahead and bring your palms to heart center. See if you can press your thumbs into your chest. Feel your heartbeat. Everyone all together, taking a big breath in, feeling your light illuminating wherever you are in the world. As you exhale, bring your thumbs to your forehead. Bow forward in light and love and gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining my first ever YouTube class. I look forward to hearing how it went from your perspective. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye, everybody.